Okay guys, we're gonna go over a couple of sets of knee pads and one set of elbow pads. We've got O'Neill on the left, we got Layet right here, and then we got G-Form, and then we got some Body Procs inexpensive elbow pads. All right, I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of what I experienced with these real quickly. Now, I don't own them and yet, I haven't decided to keep them, and I don't have a ton of experience with them, but this is just my first impressions on these things. So it's the best I can do for quick impressions. All right, I'm going to start off with these Layets because I think I like these the best. Now, this is for mountain biking primarily, but I did buy some of this stuff for upgrading some of my off-road motorcycle equipment too. So hopefully you can see these. These are called the Airflex. There'll be links down below to everything. And again, I appreciate any likes and subscribes, just trying to help you guys pick out the same stuff that I'm after. Okay, lightweight knee pads for mountain biking. Okay, these things slip on. Oh, these do have a left and a right. They have a little tag down here. It says left or right. So this is the right. Okay. So Lea's got some good stuff, I think. And this thing goes on really well. It's a nice light pad. It does feel, it conforms well. And why I like this one is it doesn't feel like it's going to creep down out of the couple that I tried here. So the durability of this pad is not huge. In other words, on the G-Form, when you're banging your leg on the tile, like over there, this feels better on the G-Form. But the Layet stays in place 1,000 times better, at least for me. These are larges. I'm 165 pounds, 5'10". I always go for larges, and these fit about as snug as I want for comfort. I probably could go to a medium, but I think it would be kind of blood tight, blood stopping tight. So I'm going to stick to the largest. So on the G-Forms, they are larges as well. So let me just explain. I don't know if there's a left and a right in these things. I'll put it on the other knee. I guess I should have left the other one on. But these, I like the pad better. It's got like better protection in terms of like banging it on the tile, banging it on a rock. So, but the caveat is it doesn't stay in place. So I find these, I believe these are going to be really annoying. As I ride, they're going to kind of just creep down and I'll fall off the bike and I won't have any knee pad there anyway because it will have slipped down. Now, the only thing I could do is like get some garters, buy maybe a medium, and it might be tight enough to stay in place. I just feel like this sleeve though, the way it's shaped and designed and the lack of additional holding power is always going to allow this thing to creep down. I could be wrong. If I had those sexy lingerie garters, I could pin them and hold them up, or I could attach them to my shorts somehow. But the Layet is lighter. It's not as much padding here, but it stays in place. And I'm kind of after lightweight because I'm in South Florida. I'm out after the coolest products I could find, and lightweight and airy. So the G-Forms are out for me. They're nice. They could work for you for a lightweight mountain bike pad. The Layets are my choice for these two, out of these two. So Layet is leading the pack. So let me show you what I did with the O'Neills. I bought these O'Neills not for mountain biking, but for I do hard enduro on Beta 300 type stuff and electric motion stuff. So we do ride some crazy stuff in Tennessee and the Hatfields and all that Moabby stuff. So we got a lot of trips this year, but the O'Neills are a little awkward, but they're really lightweight. So they have a nice hard shell. They have a pivot point, as you can see. And they are, quite nice. But I like hard shells. I like hard shells and everything. I kind of would prefer these other knee pads to have a thin hard shell of some sort. These have this kind of strange little, make sure I'm in the camera here, this little pockety thing that you think your kneecap's supposed to fit into, but it just isn't the case. It doesn't stay there because it's really, if you were to strap this down and get it to stay in place, is this the left? Let me see. Yeah, no, this is the right. Let me get the left. So if you were to strap this down, let's say, let's see if I got this the right way, go this way. Can you guys see that? All right, so can't tell where the camera's looking. I'll go up a little bit maybe. Okay. All right, I think that'll do it. So these straps are nice. They seem well built. The plastic's hard. It doesn't seem like it's going to break really easily. And I like it because it's lightweight. It's not too cumbersome. I can stand up, as you can see, and I can bend my knee. And my motocross pants, riding pants would be over them. I wear a Climb lightweight riding pant that's vented. So I hope you can see that well. Let me see. Is that good? Yeah, you can see that. So I do like the way it fits. I always add additional padding here because I like to have that connection to the motorcycle to be a little more padded. So, you know, I may keep these, but the thing is that silly little knee cup doesn't really go where you think. So when you go to bang your knee on the ground, like I'm doing now, say I bang my knee on the ground, that your knee doesn't hit that little cup. Your knee's moved down, so you wind up hitting in here. You can see that. Can you see that? There's no padding down in here, really. Very little. So I would have to add padding to these to make them work. So I don't know if they're worth keeping to modify. They're not. I don't think they were crazy expensive. The links will be down below. You'll see the prices to Amazon. But there's something worth taking a look at if you need a hard shell motocross, you know, enduro pad. I like parts of this that I could easily work with some additional padding that I've got in the garage to build into it. So this is a possibility, and I do need to replace my old skanky ones. They work good, but I do have a gap like between my boot and the knee pad that I'm a little bit afraid I'm gonna get wasted. I haven't really hit it hard yet, but I do want to close that gap. And seeing as these are a little bit longer, I think these would go down in the boot just slightly. I tried them on with my boots and they fit just right into the boot, you know, just about an inch in. So that works well. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna talk about these little elbow pads. Now these are the Body Procs. I've bought the Body Procs padded shorts, so I'm familiar with the brand and I've been happy with those shorts. They're a little stretched out now, but I can stitch them up. But this is a very lightweight, again, mountain bike pad, elbow. It slips on pretty well. It's kind of thick, so it's not real cool feeling. I don't know what it's gonna be like for sweating and being hot. Let me turn the camera up a little bit more. See if you can see that better. Okay, so, you know, am I going to miss the padding because it's segmented and bang my bone on the ground? I think that's a possibility. Is it worth taking, you know, yeah, that's always a possibility with any pad, but I kind of wish, I almost think about attaching a hard shell to the outside of it. But they do seem to want to stay in place. They are lightweight, they do flex well. They're thick, they don't seem real cool. You know, they are not ventilated. I mean, they're a cloth, but they're not like, they're like a heavy sweater material. They're like one of those professional ski sweaters. They're so thick and durable. They're decent. I mean, for the price, they're like 16 bucks, I think. So you can see the link down below. But I don't know if I'm going to keep these or not either. I think I might. They do creep a little bit. I wouldn't mind something a little cooler, maybe a little lighter. But I might try them for a day and see how they work out and go from there. Anyway, I hope this helps you guys. 3 different knee pads, links down below. I like the Leitts for lightweight mountain biking. The O'Neills are potential for replacing my hard enduro stuff with some additional modifications. They might work. And these elbow pads, the G-forms were nice. They might work for you if you buy a smaller size, but the way the sleeve's designed, I just don't see them staying in place. But I hope that helps. And again, I appreciate any likes and subscribes. Take care, guys.